Hey beauties, it's Riri. If you're new here, I'm an over 40 lover of all things beauty, and I'm pretty obsessed with indie brand makeup and skincare. Today, it is all about my updated skincare routine. Alright beauties, before we dive in, please don't forget to thumbs up the video and subscribe down below if you have not yet. If you enjoy the content, or me at all, there is also a join button right down there that you can click to get information about becoming a channel member. Thank you to my channel members. We're going to make this one short and sweet. I just got out of the shower a little while ago. I'm going to put some little hair clips in my little bit of hair. I hope that you are well. I would like to know too, as we go through this, are these the steps that you take in your skincare routine? What are your favorite skincare products that you're using right now? I'm curious and I'm nosy as hell, so I would like to know. Comment down below. Okay. So when I'm in the shower, I typically have Philosophy Purity Cleanser. I've used it for probably 15 years, a very, very long time. It is my holy grail and I just really love it. But I always will have 2 to 3 cleansers in my shower and an exfoliator in the shower as well. So recently I've been using, and I don't know if you can tell, but it is already all the way down to here, but I've been using the Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturizing Cleanser. This is phenomenal. I got this, I believe, in like a BoxyCharm, and then I had gotten one in like the Mega Drop Shop or something like that as well. Thank goodness I did, because I love it. It is incredibly gentle, has a beautiful kind of foamy lather. A little goes a long way with it. I've never experienced any kind of redness. My skin doesn't become reactive with it at all. And it's just overall a beautiful, gentle, but effective formula. I really, really have been loving this. And if you would have seen my empties, I'll pop that video right here for you guys. I just went through both of my other exfoliators that I had in my shower. I used both of those up. So I started using the Ole Henriksen Lemonade Smoothing Scrub. Exfoliates with AHAs, lemon peel extract, etc. I'm really loving this as well. This for me is along the lines of like the Dr. Brandt one, where it is effective, it works well, but it doesn't over dry my skin and my skin doesn't become reactive or super red or anything like that. The smell is really lovely. I've really, really been liking this. So that is what I'm using right now in the shower. When I step out of the shower, I know a lot of people do not tone. I like to tone. I feel like it takes any kind of residual debris, makeup, whatever off of the complexion. I feel like it can brighten the skin as well. So I'm finishing up my Pixi Collagen Tonic with collagen and peptides. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. Let me try to shake it some. So you can see it's all the way down here. I literally just take a Shiseido pad. It could be a cotton ball, a cotton pad, whatever is your preference. And I literally just take a little bit. And of course, if I'm not talking through this, the process is, it's no time at all. It's literally 0 time. So I will tone, not forgetting my neck. Not forgetting the neck area, of course. I will also say, a lot of people ask me, I am 43. I am 43, just in case you didn't know, or you're new here. But a lot of people ask me, like, how do you keep your skin so nice? How do you look so young? I say, obviously, it's many factors. I am a firm believer in SPF, as you will see, and I believe in hydrating from the inside out. I'm also very particular about, not laying in the sun, protecting my skin, being hydrated, hydrating topically as well. And then, of course, good genes. Like, my mom and my grandma look pretty damn good for their ages. Just saying. So we have our toner, and in that few seconds that I was talking to you, it's dry. We're ready to go. After toning, we're going to go in with our treatment products or your serums and things like that. Treatment meaning, do you have an eye cream? Do you have an actual neck cream or a décolletage cream? So you want to go ahead and use those types of treatment or targeted products first, and you want to work from thinnest texture or lightest formulation to thickest or heaviest. So you always go in with your serums, your creams, so on and so forth. I've only used this 2 times, so I cannot really say how I feel about it yet, but I've heard nothing but rave reviews. I even bought a backup because it was half off or something on Prime Day, and I bought one for Kate to send in her swap. So I'm hoping it's good. But it is the Good All Green Tangerine Vita C Dark Spot Serum. But this is supposed to, obviously vitamin C helps to brighten the complexion. And then with the dark spot correction, I'm going to get up close. You'll also see pictures. I'm hoping that those fade. If they don't, it's fine. It's completely fine. I'm human. I have skin and I'm 43 years old. And we got wrinkles and we got spots. We got things. We got things going on. Period. Anyways, we're going to go in with our serum first. I really like the component. It is a glass component and it is quite heavy. I've literally been just going in with one teeny tiny little pump because that is all it takes, and a little bit goes a long way in my opinion. I like this serum a lot because it is that, smells good too, by the way. It is that perfect mid-ground of like not being a very slippy, watery type of serum, which those are fine. But then also not being a very gloopy, heavy serum. It's kind of that perfect little mid-ground. I feel like my skin really soaked that up, so I'm going to get a tiny bit more. But I feel like so far, it feels nice. I do feel like it does definitely brighten the complexion after the fact. And with skincare, you typically want to move up and outwards. We're trying to lift the complexion. And again, do not forget your neck, okay? Please don't forget your neck. It also goes straight into the skin. I don't feel like it sits on top of the skin. Like, I really feel like this, the skin just kind of drinks it in. Quite comfortable. You see a little bit of redness. That's just from me touching my skin. I obviously have quite reactive skin, but it hasn't caused any tingling sensations. No actual redness, meaning not, inflammatory things going on. So I'm going to keep you guys updated. I'm actually going to use the entire container, and then I'm going to guess it's maybe not going to last a full 30 days. I don't know. But I'm going to use the entire container. I will come back and follow up with you guys. And just kind of see, did it actually work? But I do notice visible brightening. I think it's a really beautiful product. And even if it wasn't on sale, I think it's like $24, and it is pretty good size. So next up, we're going to go in. I've also only used this twice because I ran out of my Juvia's Place one, which is phenomenal. Highly, highly recommend. But this is the Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturizing Cream. I wanted to go ahead and try to use these in tandem. Same thing with the cleanser. It doesn't have a strong scent or anything like that. In fact, this one's completely unscented. The only thing that I will say, this is nice, but it's a quite kind of more lotiony, liquidy type of a moisturizer. And for myself, personally, I like something that is quite rich, quite dense, quite thick. This is perfect for daytime. But yeah, I mean, I really, really like it. I do feel like the moisturization lasts all day. I personally just wish it was a little bit thicker, but that's me. That's my preferences. And then the only thing that I would switch up, I intend on using this again, obviously, until it's gone. The only thing that I would switch up is in the wintertime. I swear by my ghee from the House of Eris. It's just beautiful. And again, and you see I've waited just a few seconds. You want to kind of give everything a second or two to just kind of go into the skin, become one with the skin. But it's a beautiful product. Again, no reactive nature to it. It does not have a scent. The texture is lovely, and again, it sinks right into the skin. So far, so good. Of course, I will also keep you updated on this. But I think that this is like a beautiful combination. They're hella expensive. Thank goodness I've gotten them in subscription boxes, even though I'm kind of afraid to fall in love with these products because, if I can't get them in a subscription box, they're going to be expensive. But if you do have very gentle skin like myself, I think you're really going to enjoy this. That is literally it for the skincare as far as during the day. If I were to be going outside, I use one of three things. If Brett and I are going into the pool, I'm typically going to be using my La Roche-Posay, the Anthelios SPF of 100. It is a fantastic product. My face never, ever, ever burns, never gets any kind of sun. And you can see how dark the rest of my body is. It's incredibly dark compared to my face. So it works beautifully. If I am going outside and I want a very dewy, glowy, luminous finish, if I'm going outside or going somewhere and I don't want any foundation on at all, or I'm using more of a tinted moisturizer or something like that, I go in with one of my holy grails. It is the Glow Screen from Supergoop. It has an SPF of 40. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful on the skin. It has this like slight little tint to it. I'll put a little bit on my finger just to show you. It has this little bit of a tint to it, and as you can see, it's quite glowy. This is enough for me. If you have very fair skin, it does leave a little bit of kind of a golden hue to the skin. I don't feel like it's super visible, but you can see how glowy that is. And it's enough coverage that it kind of blurs the skin, and it does cover a little bit of my redness and stuff like that, which I really, really love. So I will put this on as my very last step during the day. if I'm wearing a full beat, full makeup, but I still know we're going to be going outdoors. Honey, if I'm going outside at all, my skin is protected. Then I'm going to go in with the Supergoop, the Unseen Sunscreen, and that is also an SPF of 40. This is very much reminiscent to me the way that like the professional like primer feels. It feels just like a makeup primer, and actually if I wear this, I do not need any makeup primer. It feels quite light, quite powder-esque on the skin, and it absorbs and dries down very, very quickly. So those are kind of my skincare steps. That is my sun care steps. And then nighttime, I'm going to go in with my Fenty Skin. I use this on my hands every single day. You can see that I've used a lot of it, but it is the Hydra Reset Intensive Recovery Hand Mask. This is recommended by Babs Beauty. I will try to remember to link her below. If not, just please go check her out. Tell her that Brutally Honest Beauty sent you. But it looks like this, quite strange. And when it comes up, it is a very like silicone-y type of product, and you just put it onto the hands. But it is an intensive hydrating hand mask, meaning I don't use this during the day. And the first time that I use this, I was like, oh, this is quite strange, because it's not a dense cream or a lotiony type of, you know, hand product or hand moisturizer, if you will. It is quite rich and quite emollient. And for the first few minutes after you I think I'm just dancing in my chair, y'all. For the first few minutes after you apply it, it does feel a little bit sticky, and that is not my favorite part of it, but it dries down in a few minutes. The next morning when you wake up, when I say your hands are going to be hydrated, your hands are going to be hydrated. It feels beautiful. If you've ever tried the Avon silicone glove like lotion, it's very reminiscent to that. I will also caution you, I love the scent. It does have a soft perfumed scent to it. If you just do not like perfumed scents at all, or scent at all, it probably won't be for you, but a little goes a very long way. I love putting it on at night. I wake up in the morning and my hands feel wonderful. You guys, you have to try it. Great recommendation for sure. And then my very last step is either going to be my Jouer lip treatment, a Laneige mask, or the Cab Beauty, the lemon one that I got in an Ipsy a couple months back. This is beautiful. You can see that I've used quite a bit of it. The doe foot on this is humongous. Y'all, it smells amazing. I love this. Would repurchase it. It came in a duo with the lemon and the lime one. I gave the lime one away, but I would repurchase this and I would pay full price. I like this because it has a little bit of, not stickiness, but it's weighted. It's there and it stays on the lips the entire night. But I don't believe if you do have longer hair that it's gonna like stick to your hair or anything like that. It feels really, really intensely moisturizing, not just right now when you put it on, but when you wake up in the morning. It feels so nice on the lips. I swear by it. I really think it's a beautiful formula. Highly, highly recommend. That's literally it, y'all. That is short and sweet. Again, if I wasn't talking and running my mouth and talking with my hands, I do this in less than 5 minutes. I will also very quickly mention an honorable mention for me. These bands are like the little skincare terry cloth bands that Anne makes. I'm going to pop her beautiful face right here and pop her below. She does make these to fit your actual wrist size. She asks for your wrist measurement, which I love because look, Mama's a big girl, but I got little feet and I got little wrists. I don't know what happened to the rest of my body, but yeah, anyways, but she measures them to you and she does them in different colors. I take these, they're right here. I had to take them out of my overnight bag, but I keep them in there because of course when I'm at home, I don't really need these all the time. I typically wash my face in the shower. But I love these. You can wash your skin and stuff like that, do your entire skincare routine, and the water's not dripping down everywhere. It's not getting your clothing wet. It's something that you don't know you need until you have it, and then you are wondering why the hell you didn't have it sooner. That's it. I love you, beauties. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. Use your SPF, drink your water, and be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties.